Alright, so today's video is going to be my favorite products of 2011. So I will be splitting this video into two different parts. So part 1 will be on makeup related, and then part 2 will be including some of my favorite hair care and skincare products, and also some of my favorite fragrances and nail polishes. So as soon as that video is up, I will post a link to part 2 down below in the description box, so you guys can definitely go and check that out. So I have a ton of makeup products, so I apologize ahead of time if this video ends up being like 20 or 25 minutes long. I'm going to try and keep it under that. But I apologize ahead of time. If you guys see how many products I'm surrounded by, like I can't even move. I guess I found a lot of products that I absolutely fell in love with in 2011. So I'm going to get right into this video and let me know what your guys' favorite makeup items were in 2011 in the comments down below. So let's get into this. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the primers first. Excuse me. So all the primers, I have 4. I have 2 high-end and then 2 drugstore, and all of them work absolutely amazing for me, and I highly recommend them to all of you guys out there, whether you guys like high-end or drugstore. I think that all of them work amazing. For, you know, my skin is combination skin, but lately it's been kind of like oily, and they all like just keep your makeup lasting through the whole entire day. Just kind of like keep it locked and set, and they don't fade or anything. And I work at a fast food restaurant, so I really rely on my primer just to keep my makeup, you know, locked and set up to that 6 to 7 hour shift that I am working. And I put makeup on like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I take it off like maybe 9 or 10 at night, depends on the day. But I absolutely love these primers. So let me show you guys the primers that I'm talking about. And I'm gonna start off with the high-end ones first. So you guys all know that a lot of primers are kind of like that silicone based, and I absolutely love this silicone base. I like how it feels on my skin. It feels very silky and smooth. It goes on so easy. But I actually came across a primer that I really like, and it's kind of like that lotion texture, and it's the Urban Decay Complexion Primer Potion, which looks like this, and you guys can find this at Urban Decay or Sephora, and mine actually came in a set, so I don't know how much it is by itself, but I believe it's like probably 20 or something dollars, like probably almost to $30, but I really like this a lot, and it comes with a lot of product. It does feel kind of like heavy when you do apply it, and you really have to work with it and blend it into your skin because it is kind of like that thick, you know, consistency. But once it is in your skin, I like it because it's kind of like, it's not sticky, but to me, it feels like it just kind of like makes my foundation and concealer just goes on so much easier, which I really like. But the silicone based primers do that also. But this one, I really, really like it. It's a little bit different, but it makes my makeup last the whole entire day. And then another primer that I've been really into since like Black Friday. I got this at Ulta on Black Friday. I think this was like $8 or $10, and it's a little mini one, and my sister swears by this foundation primer, so I had to try it. And it's the Smashbox Photofinish foundation primer. It's a little mini one, and I'm in love with this stuff, and I probably might have to cave in and buy the full size one. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you guys all know like pretty much my whole makeup collection consists of drugstore products, and I don't really have that much high-end products, but I may have to cave in and buy this, which I think is like almost $30. But it is absolutely amazing. It's silicone based. It goes on so easy, and I really like this a lot and have it on today, and it just is so amazing. I love it. And then with drugstore primers, my all-time favorite drugstore primer, and I highly recommend it, is the Hard Candy Shimmer Skin Perfecting Primer. This stuff is amazing. It's like around $8 at Walmart, and I really recommend it, especially if you're just getting started into makeup. And then my skin, like I said, it's combination skin. It's more dry than it is oily, since like, you know, I started wearing makeup and stuff, and I've like, you know, noticed that my skin's totally more dry. But lately my skin has been breaking out for the past couple months. It's been horrendous. It's been a complete mess, and now it's, you know, kind of settled down. It's not as bad because I had to like change my whole skincare routine and stuff like that. So I looked for a primer, and it's the Boots Expert Instant Matte, and I'm really, really oily, and where like I break out like so bad around like my chin area and then my forehead. And I just, you know, kind of tilted this a little bit. It's kind of like that liquid consistency, and I just kind of dabbed it onto the areas. And I do still use a primer, and then I'll just use a little bit of this onto the oily areas. And I absolutely love it. I think it works so good, especially if you use another primer. And then this, it just kind of keeps those areas kind of oil control and more of like that matte, which I really, really like this a lot. But I will talk more about my skin in part 2. Okay, so now moving on to foundation. So I have about 4, and they're all drugstore because I love my drugstore foundations. So when my skin was a complete mess, I turned to 2 foundations because they gave me a flawless finish. They had every little thing on my face. And the first one is the Revlon Colorstay, and I think I've talked about this in a couple of my favorite videos and stuff. And it's for normal to dry skin, and it's 110 Ivory and has SPF 15. And I really like this foundation a lot. It gives you full coverage, a really nice flawless finish. The only thing I don't like about this particular foundation is that you can't take your time with blending it out. You have to work with it super quickly. So my tip is work with one side of your face first, and then work with the other side of your face. If you don't do that, you're going to get like little blotches, you know, of dry foundation on your skin, which is not attractive whatsoever, and you don't want that. So to prevent it, just work with one side of your face first, and then move on to the other side. But I really like this a lot. It comes with 2 different formulas. Mine is normal to dry skin, which works amazing for my skin. But yeah, I really, really like this. It hides everything. And then the other foundation that I turned to was my all-time favorite drugstore foundation. I've been through probably about 5 or 6 bottles of these, and it's the Maybelline Superstay. And this foundation lasts up to a really, really long time. It says it lasts up for 24 hours. I don't wear makeup for 24 hours. Like I said, 8 in the morning, like take it off 9 and 10 at night. And it still looks good as new. And by me working at a fast food restaurant, I'm always running around. You know, I get sweaty, and my makeup still looks good as new when I walk out of there. So I really like this. It's good for all skin types, whether you have oily, combination skin, normal, dry skin, whatever it is. And this is in the shade Sand Beige, by the way. And I really like this a lot. Gives you really nice full coverage foundation. And then a foundation that I've been wearing like for the past couple of months is the Covergirl Luxe foundation, and has SPF 10. It's in the shade 310 Flax. And I really like this a lot. It kind of reminds me of a tinted moisturizer. It gives you light to medium coverage. You can build it up if you like. It's so moisturizing. So if you have really dry skin, I really recommend this foundation because it kind of like moisturizes the areas where it is dry in your skin, which I really, really like. And I used that foundation for the past couple of weeks because my skin has kind of calmed down and stuff, and I really like that one a lot. And then another foundation that I really like is the Maybelline Dream Smooth Mousse foundation, and this is in the shade 110 Porcelain Ivory, and I've been through 2 of these. As you guys can tell, I've hit pan on this. And it's a cream foundation. It dries kind of like a powder. It's amazing for dry skin. I don't necessarily know if it's gonna hold up with oily skin, because I use this when my skin wasn't super oily. But I love mixing this foundation with the Revlon Colorstay. These 2 together are amazing combination. I love them. So really like this. Definitely try it out if you have dry skin. So moving on to concealers. So I have 3. The first ones are these 2. I like to pair them up. So I'll use the e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer Palette, which is in the shade Light. It comes with 4 different colors. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but they are a little bit different. And I just use more of the 2 lighter shades. I'll mix them. I'll just have it underneath my under eye area. And then these are creamy. They're not as creamy as I would like. But I like to use these for underneath my eye area after I apply my foundation and stuff. And then also for blemishes and redness and stuff. And then after, I'll apply this, which is the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlighter, which is a long name, and it's in 125 Fair, and it comes with a little brush, and I just use a brush and I just kind of dab it on, and I really like it because it's lighter than my actual skin tone, so it kind of makes my under eye area appear more awake and bright, which I really, really like. So these 2 together are amazing. And then the concealer that I absolutely swear by and I really recommend, I've done a whole review and I know a lot of people talk about this, is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Heavy Duty Concealer. And it's in the shade Medium. This concealer is amazing. Hides under eye circles. If you have really, really bad under eye circles, I highly recommend you guys to use this. It hides blemishes, acne scarring, redness, even tattoos, anything you name it. This concealer is absolutely amazing. So pigmented. You really need a little bit of product because a little bit does go a long way. It doesn't get cakey, but if you use so much, it is going to tend to get cakey underneath your eye area, which is not attractive. So just use a little bit of product. Now moving on to powder. So since I did say my skin is dry, I only used a little bit of powder. And when I first started using makeup, I kind of took, so much powder just to hide everything. And I noticed that some powders, excuse me, I'm still sick, so I have that runny nose and everything. But anyway, so some powders will make my skin look, more older and too powdery and cakey and stuff, so I only use a little bit just to kind of set my foundation, everything in. So my favorite loose powder, if I want a little bit more coverage, is the Maybelline Mineral Power Powder, which is in the shade Natural Ivory Light 3, and I love this. I have it on today. It gives you a really nice flawless finish and a little bit more coverage than pressed powders, and my favorite pressed powders are these 2. The first one is the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder, which is in the shade Cream Light 4 to 5. This stuff is absolutely amazing. And then the e.l.f. pressed powder, which I dropped, and Porcelain, which I really like this also. They're really, really nice. Love these. So that's pretty much it with that. Now moving on to bronzers. So my favorite matte bronzer of all time, and this is the best drugstore bronzer ever, is the NYC Sunny Bronzer. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I love this. It may look orange on camera, but it does not apply. It does not look orange whatsoever when you use it on your face or anything, and it has no shimmer in it whatsoever. It's like the perfect bronzer for any skin tone. I love it, and it's inexpensive. And then two bronzers that I love to kind of achieve that nice dewy, like glowy look in the spring and summertime are these two. The first one is the Hard Candy Hula Hula Bronzer, which I have on right now. I absolutely love this stuff. And I use this one two ways. I'll use it either to apply all over my face, or I'll apply it to contour my cheeks, which I love either way. And then the other one, I'll use this as a highlight or also as a bronzer if I want a little bit more of like that shimmer bronzer that day. It's a Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Vegas Strip Bronzer, which looks like this, and it's so pretty. It's just a nice golden shimmery like champagne color, which I love. You can also use those as eyeshadows as well. So now moving on to highlights. So for cream highlights, my favorite is the e.l.f. Shimmer Palette, which I believe they only have one shade, but it's in Sheer Sunrise. And it comes with 4 different colors, like a white, a baby pink, like a champagne, and then a hot pink. They're so pretty. They're absolutely creamy. They're so creamy. Absolutely creamy. Okay, anyways, they all, when you do apply them, they all kind of look a little bit similar. They don't look like they're different colors as you see in the pan, but they work really, really nice. You can use it as a base and then apply a powder highlight on top, which I really like, or you can just wear it by itself. But with cream products, I always like to set it with the powder just to make it last the whole entire day. And speaking of powder highlights, my two favorite are these two bad boys. The e.l.f. Pressed Powder, which I have on today, and Gotta Glow, or e.l.f. Pressed Powder, e.l.f. Blush, and Gotta Glow. And it's a really nice white powdery blush with a lot of shimmer in it. It's so pretty. I need to go buy another one on their website soon. And then this is actually a blush, but I absolutely love it for a highlight. It's so pretty. And it's the Hard Candy Honeymoon Blush. It's so pretty. It's like a really nice champagne kind of gold color. I absolutely love it for a highlight. So amazing. Now with blushes. You guys all know I'm a blush junkie. I love blushes. And I like to mix my blushes. So my favorite combination for like the perfect blush, I use 3. And I use 2 of e.l.f.'s Studio Line blushes. And the first one I use is Tickled Pink, which is a really nice baby pink color, and I hit pan on it. It's so pretty. And then on top, I will apply Candid Coral, which is like a nice corally peach color gold shimmer in it. And then just a little bit to the apples of my cheeks, I will apply Wet n Wild's Heather Silk Blush, which is so pigmented. And it's good by itself also because it's highly, highly pigmented. It's just a really nice medium like pink color. It's so pretty, and it's matte. I absolutely love this blush. It's only $4.99. And then my like all-time favorite blush in the spring and summertime, like I use this every single day, and I also like to apply it on top of like cream products, any cream blushes, and it's the Hard Candy Blush in Living Doll. It's like a really nice hot pink, and it's kind of sheer. You can't build it up if you like to get it more of like that hot pink color, but you don't want to apply so much because you can end up looking like a hot mess because it is really hot pink. So maybe just 2 or swipes of the blush, you're good to go. But it's really pretty, has a little bit of shimmer to it, which I love. And then the last blush, if I don't really feel like mixing a whole bunch of blushes together, I turn to the Hard Candy Fox in a Box blush in Spicy and Sweet. It's so pretty. This is like the perfect blush combination ever. It has like a bronze, a baby pink, a hot pink, and then a baby pink. And I have this on today, which I absolutely love. And now moving on to eye products. That was enough with face products. My favorite primers are these two. The Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance and then the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I love both of these a lot. I absolutely love this one. When this one was not in the tube, for some reason I felt like it kind of made my eyeshadows crease. It worked for a little bit and then it just stopped working. But I find that the tube one, I feel that it's a little bit more creamy. I don't know if that's only me, and it makes my eyeshadows last the whole entire day. It doesn't crease or anything. And both of these do that, and I absolutely love it. This is $18.17, and you guys can find these at Ulta or Sephora. With eyeliners, my favorite white eyeliner of all time, which I have on today, is Prestige's white eyeliner. It's absolutely amazing. I tried NYX's, but that does not last on my waterline. This one lasts the whole entire day, and I love it. And then my favorite black eyeliners, the first one I really liked was the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide Eye Pencil in Zero, which looks like this, just pretty much your really nice deep dark black. And then after a couple months went by, I realized that it did not stay on my waterline, and it just kind of would smudge and everything like that. But I really do like these. But then after that, since it wasn't really working out, I turned to this bad boy. And this is the Maybelline Master Drama by Eye Studio and Midnight Master. This is absolutely an amazing eyeliner. It's good for your waterline, lasts the whole entire day. It does not smudge or fade away or anything, which I absolutely love. And it's kind of like a liquid eyeliner. It just looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of like that liquid eyeliner form, so it's good for your lash line also, but it's absolutely amazing. It comes with a whole bunch of different colors also. Favorite liquid eyeliners is the Maybelline Line Stiletto liquid eyeliner, and it looks like this. It kind of has that foam tip, and this is so easy to control whether you want to do wing eyeliner or whatever. So if you're just getting started with like liquid eyeliner, I really recommend this because it's so easy to control and it dries quickly. And then now my all-time favorite liquid eyeliner is the Urban Decay 24/7 waterproof liquid eyeliner in Perversion, and it's a little bit more of a smaller tip, but it still is easy to control. I absolutely love it, and good for wing eyeliner too. But yeah, and this is not joking when it says it's waterproof, because it is really hard to get off. Like, I have to scrub it off at night, but I absolutely love this. I have to probably get another one of these because they are amazing. And then another liquid eyeliner, or it's kind of like a liner, I guess. It's the NYX Candy Glitter Liner in Crystal. I absolutely love adding a little bit of glitter underneath my waterline every single day in 2011. And I have it on today. I absolutely love this. I've been through like 2 or so of these, and they are absolutely amazing. With mascaras, I'm going to do a whole nother video on mascaras, but what I look for in mascara is I like my lashes to be, you know, full, volumized, a little bit of length to them. I don't like it when a mascara is like when they're clumpy and when they, you know, all kind of get together. I like it when they're separated. So all of these do that for me. So 2 of Maybelline Falsies mascara, the Maybelline Black Drama mascara, which I absolutely love. And this is what the brush looks like. It's kind of like a scoop brush. And with these mascaras, they do really make your eyelashes look like you have fake lashes on. My mom, my sister tell me all the time, like they say, do you have fake eyelashes on? And let me tell you guys, I have never worn fake lashes in my life, and I really like this a lot, and I don't think I ever will, so I just have to stick to the Falsie mascaras because it does that for me. And then the flared mascara, which I love, the brush is very similar. It's also just kind of like that scoop brush, and I use this towards the end of my lashes to just kind of flare them out. It works amazing for that. And then the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Mascara, which I love. It really does make your lashes separate. It looks like you have a ton of lashes, which I like. And it's good for your bottom and your top lashes. And another mascara that is good for your bottom and top lashes is the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. It does lengthen your lashes. It separates them. It's little tiny bristles, which I like to separate them and lengthen them. And then the Revlon Girl Luscious Mascara, which, look at this brush, guys. It is huge. I thought I was going to poke an eye out when I used this. And I'm surprised I didn't. My cat is going crazy right now. I'm surprised I have not, like, poked my eye out with this, but I probably will soon since I just said that. But I really like this a lot. And the last one is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Waterproof Mascara, I believe. Yeah, and this is what it looks like. Love this. One of my favorite drugstore, actually. I've been through like 2 of these. Now moving on to eyeshadows. My favorite drugstore palette are these 2. They're both from Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild Vanity Palette, which I love all 3 of these matte shadows. They're just great just to create like a neutral eye. And this shadow right here I love for my lid and my highlights. And then this one I believe is the Golden Goddess palette. I don't know. It was from one of their holiday collections. But I like all of them a lot. They're shimmery. They're just great for neutral smoky eye. And then the Coastal Scents 28 Neutral Palette, which I love. They're all pigmented. They come with matte and shimmer eyeshadows, some light shades, bronze, taupes, and then also some purples and pinks, which I love. And of course, the Naked Palette. A 2011 favorites video would not be complete without the Naked Palette. I love it, and I need to get the Naked Palette too. I love all these shadows so much. Now moving on to lip products. So I'll start off with lip balms. My favorite night balm is the C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Night Balm. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a gloss, but let me tell you guys, it is still on my lips like by the time I wake up in the morning, which I love. Your lips are so moisturizing and soft, which is an amazing, amazing balm. I love this stuff. And then my like everyday kind of balm is the Lush Ultra Balm. It's kind of like their homemade like Vaseline, which works amazing. I've been through like the little mini one, and then I bought this, and a little bit does go a long way. You only need a little bit on your lips, and your lip just feels so soft, moisturizing. Love this stuff. And then my favorite balm that I use, like I bring everywhere with me, like to work, I always have it in my purse, is Baby Lips, Maybelline Baby Lips Peppermint Lip Balm, which looks like this. Just a clear lip balm. Really like this. Very moisturizing. And then with tinted lip balms and like lip tints and stuff, I like the Maybelline Baby Lips. I have them in 3 colors. I did a full-on review. It's in Pink Punch. Yes, Pink Punch, which is like a nice hot pink color. And then Peach Kiss, which is like a pinky nude. And then I have Grapevine, which is like a nice deep grapey kind of color. And they just give you a little bit of color to your lip. They're not as pigmented, but you can build it up, and they give you a little bit of shine. And then I love the e.l.f. Conditioning Lip Balms. I have the one in Nice and Natural on right now. and it's like a really nice nude color. And then Peaceful Pink, which is like a nice baby pink color. And they're good to wear just by itself because they're really pigmented, or just to pair it on top of like a lipstick is really nice. Give you a little bit of gloss. To condition your lips, they have SPF in it as well. And then with lip glosses, or I guess I'll start with lipsticks first. So with lipsticks, my favorite new lipstick is e.l.f.'s Natural Nymph lipstick, which I have on today. And thank you, Dangerous Person, aka Gracie on YouTube, for getting me into this lipstick. I saw this one of her videos, and it looks so pretty on her lips, and I love it, and I had to buy it. It's like my favorite new lipstick. And then my favorite new lipstick before I got into that one was Revlon Soft Nude, which is more of kind of like an orange-based nude lipstick. Sorry with how it looks. It's just kind of more like an orange undertone, but it still is really pretty. And this looks so pretty with Revlon's Lilac Pastel Lip Gloss, which I will show you guys next. And then my favorite pink lipstick is Revlon's Primrose. It is so pretty. It's like the best pink lipstick ever. I really recommend it to everyone out there to buy this because it's so pretty. And I also like to pair it up with Revlon's Berry Hot, or Hot. I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's just a nice berry color, which is so pretty. And those two together they're really pretty. So those are Primrose, and then Berry Hot. Really pretty. And those two together are phenomenal. And then NYX's lipsticks I love. I have two of them. They're so creamy. They're really pigmented. One in Power, which is like my go-to fall and winter lipstick. It's like a purpley mauvey color. And that's what it looks like. Really pretty. And then another new lipstick that I like from NYX is Summer Love. Which looks like that. Really pretty. Kind of has a little bit of brown undertone, so it's a darker nude than the other two I showed you. And then my favorite like summer and spring lipsticks, one is by Rimmel London. It's in Pink Blush. It's kind of like a Barbie hot pink color. It looks like that. Super hot pink. Kind of matches my nails. But I really like that a lot. And then I think this is discontinued, but this is like my go-to lipstick in the spring and summertime. It's Maybelline's Pink Please, and it's kind of like a corally pinky color. It looks like that. It's really, really pretty. And then this is kind of, I guess is like a lipstick. It's e.l.f.'s Matte Lip Color in Natural. And this is just kind of like my lip color, my natural lip color, hint the name. And it looks like that. It's kind of like mauvey pinky color, but it's even better than my natural lip color. And I like this. I just apply a little bit of gloss on top, just kind of get that glossy feel to it, and I'm good to go. Now with lip glosses, I love Revlon's lip glosses, these three. Lilac Pastel, which is good on top of Soft Nude or any kind of nude lipstick. Pink Whisper, and then Pink Pop. And I love these. None of these lipsticks that I will be mentioning are glossy or anything, and they're great by themselves or to pair up with a conditioning lip balm, a lip tint, or with a lip gloss. And then two of e.l.f. Glossy Glosses and Sweet Salmon, and then in Ballet Slippers, which I have Sweet Salmon on today. Really like them a lot. And then two of Essence's lip glosses in Rising Star and then Glamour to Go, which are really, really pretty and they're fairly inexpensive. And then NYX's Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Sugar Pie, which is like a nice pinky nude. So that is pretty much my 2011 favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely look out for part 2, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.